A valve is a device used to allow the transport of flowing media, like liquids, semi-solids, or gases, through pipelines. Valves are used in industry such as oil and gas, chemical, petrochemical, pharmaceutical, food and beverage, mining, and marine. Valves are manufactured into different types, such as gate valve, globe valve, check valve, diaphragm valve, pinch valve, ball valve, butterfly valve, and plug valve. A valve is typically made up of the body, bonnet, operator, stem, closure member, and seat. The body is the framework that holds the various components of the valve together. The two ends of the body are connected to the pipeline, and the media flow through the valve body. The bonnet acts as a cover to the valve's body. All the internal components of a valve are enclosed by the body and the bonnet. The operator controls the various functions of the valve. The operator can be handled manually using a hand wheel or lever with or without a gear. Larger sized valves have a worm gear mounted for easier manual operation. The operator can also be automated by an electric source using electric power, or a pneumatic source using compressed air, or a hydraulic source using non-compressible fluid such as hydraulic oil. The stem is connected to the operator on one end and the valve's closure member on the other end. The stem changes the position of the closure member to open or close the valve. A gland packing arrangement between the stem and the bonnet helps prevent leakage to the atmosphere. A gland packing arrangement consists of a metallic ring called a gland follower, a bushing known as a gland, and a stuffing box. The gland follower and the gland together compress a flexible sealing into the stuffing box to prevent leakage. The closure member is the component that moves to open, regulate, or shut off the flow of the media through the valve. The valve seat is a sealing component, or surface inside the body of the valve, that comes into contact with the closure member to close the valve. The combination of the stem, closure member, and seat is called the trim. The three functions performed by the valve are open, throttle, and close. When the valve is open, the fluid passes through the valve. A throttling valve can be used to regulate the amount of flow through the valve. When the valve is closed, the fluid is stopped from passing through the valve completely. A valve can be controlled or closed either by placing a closure member in the valve passage or by squeezing the pipeline. The closure member can be placed in the valve by obturating or thrusting the closure member onto the seat, by rotating the closure member in line with the seat, or by sliding the closure member onto the seat. The closure member can be squeezed to control or close the valve only if the closure member is a flexible type.